Hello. One Yuns are here. Alright. Today, really tonight, it's about 9 p.m., August 30th, 2017, and at almost 9 p.m. is Eastern Standard Time. Okay. 2 leagues tonight. Autographed jersey and a ring. Okay? Bam. Complete opposite ends of the spectrum tonight when drafting. Got the second pick and the 10th pick. So I'll be going bam bam coming back, but I'll be going bam bam every time. I had 10 a couple nights ago. Loved it. The second, I'm either going David Johnson or Le'Veon Bell. So if I have a choice between Johnson and Bell, I'm going with Johnson. And we'll see who's coming back. If you've seen my draft so far, I'm usually running back. Too much value in the running backs. See, like this draft over here. Oh, and by the way, you're going to be looking at draft history right there and draft history right there. Okay? That's where everybody drafts. So, if I talk, I talk. If I don't, I don't. I'll try to do what I got to do.
Your team is now on the clock.
David Johnson, Le'Veon Bell, each draft. Antonio Brown to the left. Julio Jones to the left. Both drafts, Johnson, Bell, Brown. Then Mike Evans over here, it was Julio Jones and Odell Beckham. Everybody's going wideouts. So I'm concentrating right now on the one to the left. Sean McCoy went 5th. After Odell Beckham, DeMarco Murray. Oh, we'll see. Mike Evans just went. So now we got a lot of running backs to choose from. Should I take Ezekiel? Because you know whatever they end up giving him, he's going to end up going against it, and it'll probably won't be heard until next year. Or at least after the season. There's LaShawn McCoy.
Your team is now on the clock.
Bam.
Your team is now on the clock.
Melvin Gordon, Devonta Freeman. Bam, bam. Bam. Wham, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I couldn't go Ezekiel, not knowing what the heck is going on. He's not going to be there for 0 or 6. If he's there coming back, great. Bam. Okay, so on the right hand side I have Bell. So I think if I do anything, depending on how things go, probably go at least a running back, maybe running back, wide receiver, maybe even quarterback if Rodgers or Brady is there when I come back. Probably should go running back, running back. DeMarco Murray just went. Okay, there goes the quarterbacks in the right-hand league. The right-hand league is the autographed jersey league, and the ring league is the left hand. So people should care a little bit more on the right-hand side, being that they got more money invested in it because it's $49.99. Well, I got Gronkowski and Brady and Hilton just went on the left-hand side.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Okay, now you're looking at the left-hand side. Oh, Hunt just went.
Your team is now on the clock.
Somebody just took Eric Decker, 29th. Can you believe that? Before Aaron Rodgers. Before Aaron Rodgers.
Your team is now on the clock.
And my team is just always on the clock. Running out of running backs. I'm going tight end. Alrighty. Melvin Gordon, Freeman, Rogers, and Kelsey right now. Stinks that Hunt from Kansas City is all the way up on top of the board now. Like right here. He's 28th now in running backs. When you used to have to go look for him. Because everybody's drafting him now. And he'll probably get drafted before my team gets down there. He was drafted early on the league and to the left. I'm waiting for days now. Anything cool about picking back to back is if you need somebody, like I could use 2 wide receivers, bam, right there, taken, got, move on. I have no clue what to think about with Mark Ingram. I've been staying away from him. I'm taking Peterson. Christian McCaffrey, top 40. What to do, who to pick. Do I just go with 2 wideouts? Or do I go running back wideout? Because running backs are getting thin. Getting real thin. Now it's starting to slow up. It's not cool when it slows up. Damn. No, the one on the left, all of a sudden people are like, oh, that's right, we're drafting. Tyreek. Probably better off. I seem to have him in all my freaking leagues.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Carlos Hyde. Where is he? All right, so who else do I take? So I got another running back. just to have him on the team. So we'll go Dalvin Cook. Yeah, I bet you everybody was thinking, hey, he's going to go. Oh, wow. I don't have him in any leagues, and it seems like he keeps getting drafted, and people like him and everything else. And there's a ton of wide receivers still out here that I like. So they're getting thin at the running back position. Alrighty. Creak of my chair, I can't move. Christian McCaffrey off the board. Oh, it sucks when people are drafting super quick, like they are in the right draft. Get no rhythm. You can't do anything if you got no rhythm. A lot of tight ends on the left-hand leg just went off. Wow, I've only made 3 picks here. Still probably got to go running back in there. The only problem I have with Kroll, outside of he's in Cleveland, which is a rivalry for the Steelers, and I'm in Pittsburgh, is they just don't have anybody. They can just load up the box and go after the run. All right, Kroll just taken. Dalvin Cook just taken.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Okay, so I took C.J. Anderson and Bilal Powell.
Your team is now on the clock.
Ooh, double pick for the Rick. This the one where I need wideouts?
Your team is now on the clock.
I am taking Devontae Adams and Martavis Bryant as my starters. So I get to hook up with Rodgers and Adams. And now I wait. I almost took Adams last round. Glad I went running back, running back. Ooh, Pierre. And a lot of people going earlier than anticipated. And I still think Jonathan Stewart is better than that. He's all the way down here, yet they're protecting him for one of the top numbers wise. Makes no sense. Looks like I might get a lot of the same players over here as far as wideouts. Because people I like Devontae Adams is still there. So is Bryant. Bryant's a starter on a team that likes to throw. I have no clue what's going to happen with Robinson or Watkins. Crabtree I wouldn't mind having. You can't go wrong with Crabtree and Sanders if it comes down to it, or even Crabtree and Devontae Adams. In my old tandem from a couple teams a couple years ago, Marshall and Decker. Man, they put up some points. Shh, don't tell anybody about Devontae Parker. I don't want anybody to know. Like somebody just took a kicker. See, still have wideouts. I took him many times in my life. I haven't yet this year. I might take Deshaun at some point in time. Some decent running backs out there too. Look, they're projecting Mike Gillisley 0 points this year. 0. He's not going to have anything. Not a yard. He won't get anything. Probably go wide receiver or tight end on the right hand side. I don't need a tight end on the left hand side, so could use a couple wide receivers. So more than likely, I will go running back wide receiver.
Your team is now on the clock.
Emmanuel
Your
Sanders.
team is now on the clock.
Yeah, I'm taking AP. He's my 1, 2, 3, 5th running back. I'm not taking another quarterback. Don't need to with Rodgers. Same with Breeze. Even though I need one in week 5 for Breeze, still don't really need it. Oh, somebody took. Maybe not. Doug Martin, 53rd pick. And people taking defenses and kickers all over the place. Probably wide receiver kicker again. Because I believe Kelsey's a week 10 bye. Yeah, so I don't need a tight end for a while either. Man, people have Thomas Rawls all the way down here. He's a co-starter right now on a team that likes to run the ball. Oh. Oh. Oh, why is everybody taking tight ends right now?
Your team is now on the clock.
Okay. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did over there. Martavis Bryant. And
Your team
Martavis
is
Bryant.
now on the clock.
And I'll worry about whoever when I come back. All right. I know people are probably like, what the hell is he doing? Martavis Bryant scores freaking touchdowns. Period. He can go the whole game without doing anything, and then he has one reception, 51 yards, and a freaking touchdown that wins it. And you can't beat that. You can't. Shouldn't. Okay, so wide receiver. Ooh, Brandon Marshall's there. He's a beast. All right, so now we wait. Somebody took Rawls. Somebody took Matt Forte to
Your team is now on the clock.
and West. So everybody's taking running backs. So
Your team is now on the clock.
I am going to take Wideouts. Now, that should be it. I need one bench and a kicker and a defense on the left-hand side, and I'll probably make that a running back. I'll take a chance on somebody. Let's see, don't I have... Yeah, I got Cook. So, if I take Murray, might be good. I can always take Charles, too. Who's my Carlos Hyde? Yeah. Gotta go searching when you're looking for New England Patriots running backs. And I'm surprised that Hunt's getting a job in Kansas City and not Kendrick West, who's been there and has been a starter and actually is a capable running back of running and receiving. So if Hunt falters, Kendrick West is who you should look for. All the decent tight ends are going. I should have taken them last time. Jeez. Okay, so I'm going to go Adrian Peterson if it comes down to it. All of a sudden, the one on the left-hand side is kicking butt, too.
Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock. Your team is now on the clock.
Holy hell. Okay, so I need a defense over here. We go Cardinals. Over here. Oh, somebody took Parker. If Manuel's not there, I'm taking Deshaun.
Your team is now on the clock.
Should take Deshaun. I haven't had him in anything. picking all the same people for some reason. It's weird. It's like I can't stop myself. One on the left is almost done. I just got my kicker. We got a bunch on the right hand side. Oh, sorry, I had to look at my phone. Nobody took Jacuz Rogers yet, even though he's going to be a starting running back. More than likely for the first 3 weeks. I could take Deshaun this time. I bet. Because I have 5 running backs. I do not have stuff on Diggs anywhere. I don't think he'll be there by the time I even get him. I don't even think Deshaun's going to be there. But on the right-hand side, I wouldn't mind trying Diggs. Ooh, I'm the last pick. In the right or in the left-hand side. Sorry, geez, I'm all mixed up.
Your team is now on the clock.
Alrighty, so the last pick in the draft. Who'd you take? Okay, because you got to go with somebody that you know is going to be the kicker. We're going to go with Seabass. There you go.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft.
Thank you
Best
for
of luck
having
this
me.
season.
I hope to have some luck. A ring and autographed jersey would come in handy for my collection. Okay, so we'll look over at the left-hand side teams before everybody will get 10 seconds. Some interesting teams on the left-hand side. People on the right-hand side, we're moving slow. So that was 41 minutes. 40 minutes for left-hand one. 40 minutes. Can't complain about that. So we're going to get rid of that because we don't need it. We're going to go with this one. We're going to try to move the camera up a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that view. It's too big. Oh, somebody took Jackson. Tell you what, you want to let me digs, I'll take digs. Just to see what he does. He always starts the year out alright, but then he doesn't do anything the rest of the year. Sound about right? I still need a tight end, huh?
Your team is now on the clock.
Somebody takes digs. Man. Only because he's a hookup.
Your team is now on the clock.
Zach Ertz. By week 10, I like that. Okay, so I could probably use a quarterback, but I don't really need to. But to save me the hassle of trying to figure out who I want to cut later, probably should draft a quarterback. And there's a bunch for me to choose from. That would be sufficient for a 1 week deal. So somebody can't be in a week 5. So every quarterback up here right now is good. None of them are week 5. See, I should research this better. If you know, like, a certain quarterback, you can have 2 quarterbacks that have home games opposite of one another. So usually a quarterback does good at home and they're so-so on the road. Like if you're going to take Roethlisberger, he sucked on the road the last couple of years, but there's always money on at home. So keep that in mind. With somebody like him, say a Breeze and Roethlisberger, and every time that Breeze was home, Roethlisberger was away, you'd just be alternating quarterbacks. Because you want to start Roethlisberger if he's at home. Because he's money. So, Theo Riddick, highest rated on the board. And isn't he really just a third down back? And there he goes. I still don't see why, even though they drafted a running back, Latavius Murray is a $4 million running back. Why would you pay somebody that just to be the backup and not really do anything? Why, man? You tell me why. I'd like to know. Somebody took Roethlisberger. I wanted Ben. I don't have Eli on any teams. And for 1 week, of week 5, I have Phillip as a starter, but not as a backup.
Your team is now on the clock.
So I took Ty Williams because he filled in
Your
admirably.
team is now on the clock.
I can't believe you're just interrupting me. I'm taking Eli as my backup. So now everything is full except for kicker and defense. So if you see me draft, I'll go with defense first, kicker last. So we'll see who'll be there. We'll see. What will the Steelers be like now that they signed Joe Hayden? See, I think I took Arizona in the Yellow League, so I can't take them. I took Carolina the other night, yesterday. I don't like the Rams defense at all unless Donald's there. And he isn't. See, the thing with the Steelers, they start against Cleveland. In Cleveland. With a rookie quarterback. And they just signed their top corner, who pretty much knows what's going on over there. So he's probably going to see something during the game that he recognizes and at least probably have one interception. I think I have the Steelers defense in another league or two, but I don't care about that. I always take a chance with them. They blitz a lot, and today they just signed Joe Hayden. So who knows how good they could be. They could have shutdown corners now with Artie Burns. Kicker defense, baby. There goes the Cardinals. That's good. I don't have to worry about them. Oh, people are so funny with their comments in the comment chat section. There's always one in the league that's just making wisecracks about everybody and how they draft and what they end up doing and stuff. And it's usually the guy that finishes not in the playoffs in any way, shape, or form. People saying that you don't need a backup tight end or backup quarterback or backup defense or blah, blah, blah. Well, you do if you have an early bye week and you want to keep the players that you have to start. Come on, people. Last 2 picks, who cares?
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh, somebody took the Steelers. Oh. Alright. I'm going long shot. No, I'm not. That pisses me off. I wanted the frickin' Steelers. Go Ravens.
Your team is now on the clock.
I'm going Josh Lambo. Because I haven't had him in any of my leagues, and I picked him up a couple times last year's. Oh, man. Breeze, Bell, Gurley, Adams, Bryant, Ertz, Anderson, Lambo, Ravens, Powell, Peterson, Sanders, Snead, Williams, Manning. And I believe tomorrow I have 2 more drafts. So here's hoping we can find different people in that one to pick up. Look, Caro Santos, average draft position of 92, and we're at 145 right now. Nobody is picking him up. I don't even have to pay attention to the draft anymore because I'm done. All right, almost done. And then we'll take a good look at the teams. 10 seconds each one. Jared Cook, 149. He's picked like 30th in another league yesterday. All right, last one. Pick 150. Did they hold the parade and party and everything for this guy? I do not know. I do not think so.
Thanks for attending the NFL Draft. Best of luck this season.
Thank you in the state of Pennsylvania for allowing me to attend the draft. Okay, so let's start out with the Warriors. Better wide receivers and running backs. Got the good tight ends. Decent running backs. There's my team. I got one of those teams that it can be difficult picking who's starting and who's playing most of the time. I mean, you figure Drew Brees, Bell and Gurley, and you got to think Adams and Bryant would probably be the consistent starters. But I had Ty Williams just raking it last year for me before he got injured, and he even played through some injuries. And Ertz, I don't know, everybody else has been picking him up. All right. I do not know, and we will find out as we play. Hopefully Breeze won't go into a slump like he did last year. Alrighty. Thank you.